What's up, guys? JPat Diecast here with another NASCAR Diecast review. And today we're going to be looking at Jason Keller's / John Andretti's 2003 Kraft 100 Years Chevrolet Monte Carlo for DEI. And I'll get into the slash here in a moment for those of you who don't know. But until then, let's go ahead and take a quick 360 look of this car. This is a long overdue review. I've had this car. This was one of my I guess my first wave of diecasts that I purchased when I was getting into the hobby. I've had it for a long time. This is actually one of my favorite. I'll get into why at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and get into the details of this car. So on the front we have Monte Carlo, number 81. Kraft 100 Years, serving up family favorites, and the Chevrolet bow tie. Open the hood. You see you have Kraft 100 Years underneath the hood. Got the engine detail underneath. On the roof we have number 81 and Jason Keller. Well, just number 81. This was before roof flaps were standard on ARCs. On the deck lid we have Kraft 100 Years, serving up family favorites. There's our deck lid, our beautiful fuel cell. And on the back, we have Kraft, the Dale Earnhardt Incorporated DEI logo, number 81, and Chevrolet bow tie. On the left side, we have the DEI number 81. We have our 2003 contingencies. We have a slew of contingencies right here in front of the rear wheel. We have Velveeta, Kraft singles, Ritz, Oreo, Oscar Mayer, Planters, Tombstone Pizza. And of course we have Kraft, we have Maxwell House, Miracle Whip. And on the C post we have Country Time. On the B post we have Snap-on, Kraft, and Nabisco. On the right side of the car is pretty much the same as the left. Same contingencies. Take a look underneath the car. Yeah, this was back when DEI, DEI and Roush both had really like a sponsorship deal going with Kraft and Nabisco. There for a while, every year at the Daytona Busch race before the Daytona 500, Dale Jr. would drive an Oreo and or Ritz car. And they were very heavily involved, and definitely 2003. Let's take a quick look at the box. That incorrectly says the name of the driver. 100 Years, Kraft, Jason Keller. This box was like that when I got it. It's old. Got the driver specific or diecast specific design. I made 3,372 of these. And then here's your 2003 box underneath the sleeve. Man, I miss the sleeves. They really just give that extra zing to these old diecasts. So there is the box. Here's one last look at the car. Let's get a little bit of information on this car. So it says Jason Keller. It was supposed to be driven by Jason Keller. And I'm not sure of the reason. If someone else does, feel free to leave a comment. But John Andrettie actually drove this car, the 2003 Brickyard 400. I believe it finished dead last. I think he wrecked very early. I remember this car specifically from a picture in NASCAR Illustrated. They would, for those of you who don't know, they would have like 3 or 4 race recaps in every month, every issue. And they'd give you the results. And that's where I mainly remember this car from. And I think I saw someone else on Instagram have this car, and that's what made me look it up. Like I said, it's one of my favorite. I love these one-off random diecasts, especially DEI. The only thing I don't like about it, it's a tad inaccurate. The blue was a more like dark metallic blue, kind of like Michael Waltrip's car. But that's also, this is back when they would send in the renders and designs to action way in advance. Like this car, I'm pretty sure it was out like months before the car actually ran. Not like it is today. But it's a cool car. It's not hard to find. It's not expensive. If you're a DEI fan, I recommend picking this up. I also like all the random John Andretti number ones that came from 2004. He did not run the full schedule because this was, I think Jeff Green was driving the one. 2003 was a revolving door for drivers for DEI. It was Steve Park. Then they switched Steve Park for Jeff Green in the AOL car. Jeff Green didn't last too long, and that pretty sure not too long after this race, John Andretti, who was driving the 43, and it got taken over by Christian Fittipaldi, I believe. But he drove this car. I'm not sure why Jason Keller didn't end up driving it. I have no idea, like I said. But it's a cool piece to have. Just a random diecast that I wanted to review for a long time. But that's pretty much it for this review. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. You can follow me on my Instagram at jpat_diecast2. And we will see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.